Wildwood creeping around late last night. Would not be two shadows moving in your bedroom light.
Drummer boy here.
You like Little Drummer Boy? Come on, it's my thing. I gotta start with it's like they started the Conan O'Brien show or whatever. Like the Conan O'Brien. We gotta get the Boston Out Band or something.
You got
like
the
that.
hat for it.
I do, yes. I'm trying to something different. I need a. There we go. Like there's Boss Band Boss and the Boston Out Band Bonanza.
He's ridiculous.
I'm already on one. We haven't even started the show yet, but let's get started with the show. So welcome to Boston Out, everybody. Good to see you. It's yours truly, CB, alongside the one and only Donnie B and our main man, AD. We're in the house once again, and I'm a little riled up because we've had a heck of a weekend. We've had a heck of a weekend, gentlemen. Come on, cheers to an NFC championship, going back to the Super Bowl. Phoenix, Arizona is going to be popping in 2 weeks. It's going to be something else.
We've got cheers in our misery and put out soon.
I ain't cheersing that.
Yeah, I'll
I ain't
cheers you.
cheersing that.
Come on, look at this. You're leaving me hanging over here.
Game of life.
Sore. What does that mean anyway? So I'm a little not hip with the crowd.
If you don't have see the tab?
Do I get like tea bag or something like that?
I mean, that's extreme. I was like, just finish the drink, but if you want to go that route.
Okay. I mean, whatever you want, like a rusty trombone or something like that.
Cleveland Steamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yes. Yeah, like right on the what's the one with the coffee table? Are you like
When you're under it? Yeah, I forget what it's called. Yeah, it's disgusting.
that one? I don't know what that one is.
We'll have to discuss that off air.
I'll have to go to Urban Dictionary after this. And you ever do that? Go into Urban Dictionary, like if you're looking for just a laugh, if you need to like getting like just a little loosened up a little bit, and for like 30 minutes you'll have like a blast.
You can just type in any random word, and they figured out some ridiculous alternative definition for it.
I'm literally like a 15-year-old when I go on there.
Yeah.
I'm like
It's
cracking up.
hysterical.
I'm like sitting
I
on the
wanna work for
toilet,
them.
like cracking up.
Imagine your job. Like, all right, we need a word for beer can, something ridiculously over-sexual.
That's it.
Put it on. Like, okay, we'll figure out a definition for it.
The best thing is used in a phrase, and that's the best part that gets
Oh
me
yeah.
every time.
Oh my God.
Use this
is
phrase
the
in a
same-
phrase.
Yeah. Oh, it's always ridiculous.
It is.
Always ridiculous.
So, like it or whatever not, conference title recap is in the books. We've got a matchup, boys, for the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs trying to avenge their loss from 2 years ago and kind of rebuilding that dynasty. Andy Reid trying to get another one. Patrick Mahomes trying to cement himself in the history books as one of the all-time greats. And we've got the rejuvenated Philadelphia Eagles coming after a 5-year hiatus at the Super Bowl. They're coming back. We've got a young coach, Nick Sirianni. We've got one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, Jalen Hurts, and we've got possibly the best front seven in the league. Coming to town, and we've got Patrick Mahomes against the ropes with all the WD-40. We saw him running around. I don't know how he's doing that, but we've got the Chiefs and Eagles in the Super Bowl coming up. 57. I'm pumped. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Got a little quiet all of a sudden.
I'm just waiting where you're leading into this.
All right, let's give the floor to Donnie B for just a minute here. I know he's a little upset, and you know what? I was kind of drilling you the whole time. I kept texting you stuff. I'm like, oh, here comes the XFL's MVP of the league or whatever, Josh Johnson. He's like, so. Donnie B, give me your thoughts on the matchup. What did you think of the game? And
the game was horrendous. It's horrendous. This is the only team I could ever think of who loses 4 quarterbacks in a year, including 2 of them in the NFC Championship game. Just ridiculous. You got, all the degenerates of Philadelphia out there.
that's not very nice.
Sometimes the truth hurts. It's okay. But I mean, they're acting like they just dominated that game. First of all, Jalen Hurts had 150-some total yards between passing and rushing. Trash. Let's see. The Devontae Smith catch, that's not a catch. Ended up being a 29-yard completion on fourth down.
That's the coach. Coach,
It's also
catch.
up
Coach should
to
have caught it.
Or the NFL has the expedited review, which was not activated there, which it should have been.
It's called situational awareness. You have to know. And props to Devontae Smith
Anyway,
for knowing that it may have been overturned.
It's not a catch.
Hustle back to
I
the
mean,
line.
think about it. You take that catch away, you have Jalen Hurts under 100 yards passing in the whole game. So first of all, I don't want to hear he's one of the best quarterbacks. No, name a quarterback. In any playoff, it goes out there, throws for under 100 yards. Take
Rex
that.
Grossman.
It's garbage. I mean, it's they're going to get smoked by Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes got 2 more weeks to rest that ankle up. It's Mr. State Farm playing at State Farm Stadium, whatever you want to call it. Eagles are going to get trash. Eagles suck. It's just these Philly degenerates like the run. It's like mob mentality. They can't do anything on their own. They gotta flock with their two brain cells rubbing against each other, trying to form a thought. I can't wait to watch Mahomes just do whatever he wants to that team.
You really think he wasn't playing 100%. He only had one run. It was at the last play of the game where he's like, you know what? I'll just blow out every ligament in my leg.
Who are you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah. Okay.
Patrick was not going to be as mobile. I don't care what happens after 2 more weeks. He's still not going to be. And just wait till Fletcher Cox and Hassan Reddick are all up in that ass.
First of all, wow.
Okay.
First of all, well, here's the thing though too. If that Philly offense comes out the way they did, if you're watching just the stat box or the box score, you're like, oh wow, they dominated. Their offense did nothing. What, A.J. Brown had what? 39 yards. Devontae Smith had 30, whatever it was. If they come out like that,
Gainwell just literally just
if
looped
they
it up and
come
stuck
out
it right
like,
in there.
if their offense comes out like that against the Chiefs, they're going to get smoked. No one did anything on that. You had 2 Miles Sanders touchdown. If you watch the second one, who's 69? Landon Dickerson?
So
Is
how about-
that Dickerson?
Yeah, it's something.
Watch that touchdown again. It's a clear and blatant hold on him.
You know what? How about this?
They're gonna get smoked.
What was the 49ers defense ranked at?
Again, well, that's irrelevant because
They're ranked at what, number 1 in the whole
Yes.
league? What are the Chiefs' ranked defense? Like 15 or 16, like middle of the road.
Yeah,
So
but they got-
our offense is naturally going
So
to put
unless
up more
your
yards.
plan is to knock out Mahomes in the first quarter,
It could
if
be.
you
We
do
knocked
that-
out 2 of your guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, it goes right to the Philly scumbags.
Broad Street bully mentality. Come
Mahomes
on.
is he's gonna do whatever he wants. He's gonna do whatever he wants because he just beat. I mean, don't get me. I know we can get a whole other topic of discussion with how that game was officiated. But in my opinion, I would, even if it was the Bengals, I would pick the Bengals to smack around the Eagles.
You think so?
Jalen Hurts.
You told me in the last episode, don't talk to me about backup quarterbacks, that you could win with
Yeah.
literally whoever. And you had your chance with whoever. I think it was coaching that.
What
Put
are
it on
you
your coach.
talking about?
That's right, because you can't win a game when you literally have played a whole half where a quarterback can't throw the ball.
We had to run like a Navy offense.
What the?
He can't throw the ball.
How many hits on the quarterback did Nick Bosa have? I'm just curious.
He almost had the safety.
Well, almost is no cigar in the National Football League.
It don't matter. Well, I mean, what do you call it? I can't think of his name. Jalen, he's that irrelevant. He's not a good passing quarterback. He was 15 and 25, should have been 14 and 25, under 100 yards passing. He was irrelevant. Your offense was irrelevant. They did nothing. 2 rushing touchdowns by Miles Sanders, that was the difference. And 1 was a gimme because Josh Johnson doesn't know how to handle a snap.
I think, too, for Eagles fans, you can't be proud of this playoff run because I would say it's definitely the easiest playoff run a team has had in recent memory. I mean,
Yeah.
think who they beat. They beat the Giants, who their quarterback going into the year was about to get shit canned. Threw 15 touchdown passes on the year. Then their second game they play against a team where a whole half didn't have a quarterback. They couldn't throw the ball. So, it was kind of like the Super Bowl berth was gifted to the Eagles, and now they have to play a real team from the AFC. So
Mahomes is only going to be healthier than he was last week. He's got 2 extra weeks to rest. They're going to smoke him. They're going to
The
smoke him.
Bengals are in it till the end. It's not like they get blown out.
I
The
think
Chiefs
that-
did not look invincible.
I think that game was a Super Bowl.
We can only play who's in front of us and who they give us. It's like, here's what's for dinner. Here you go. You're having the Giants this week for dinner. And it's 14-3, best record in the league.
They played nobody. And the good teams they lost to.
Just
Yeah, that's the other thing
wait.
too. Everyone's talking about all these Eagles fans are trying to say, "Well, you had no quarterback. I don't want to hear it, blah blah blah." Yet you're the first ones bitching when Jalen Hurts goes down and you go 0-2 with Minshew, who's got a ton of starting
we
experience.
already had everything locked up.
No,
there.
you
I
didn't.
didn't even care.
You didn't have the 1 seed locked up.
We were
yet.
locked in the playoffs, so we didn't have the 1 seed, but we were locked in the playoffs.
That's
I'm
a
like, all
big
right.
thing.
It is a big
so that
thing.
they were still playing to win something. So I don't want to hear they took their foot off the brake or off the gas to just coast in. You guys had a backup and you went 0-2. We were down to a 4th string quarterback who wasn't even on a roster all year until we had to sign him after Garoppolo goes down. Unless the Chiefs have some catastrophic injuries during these next 2 weeks of practice, they're going to come in and they're going to have their way. They're going to bend you over, slap that ass, and be like, "Who's daddy?"
I might like that. I'd be like, here's what you want. And, I know
Eagles
what you
are
want. I
done.
got what you need.
I can't wait for these Philly fans to come.
I'm not
into the
afraid. I'm
comments.
not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. We beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl with some of a good amount, like I would say a decent amount of the same players.
Now, didn't you already lose to the Chiefs this season?
We had,
Decent amount.
yeah, we had
6
Fletcher
years
Cox
ago
was there,
You made a handful.
a handful, yeah. Jason
handful.
Kelce, it was 5 years ago. Come on now.
So yeah, you basically have a brand new roster. None
the
of your
kicker was
receivers were there.
Goddard was there.
What
It was like Goddard's first year or something, I think.
receivers, not tight ends.
He's like-
Your running backs
Catches
weren't
the
there.
ball, right?
Obviously, he's a new quarterback. This is a whole new team for the most. Your
I know,
coach,
it's good. I love Nick. And Nick Sirianni's
Sirianni's the biggest cornball.
Yeah, and you know what? Randy Reid
cornball.
fired him from the Chiefs in like 2013. He was
probably
on the
mad
Chiefs
annoying.
staff, so he's got that in his back of his mind. He's a wizard. He's
that's
ready to
Andy
go.
Reid.
Sirianni, that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Andy Reid's the wizard in this matchup.
I don't think so. I know all about Andy Reid, and not a whole lot of winning going on in big game matchups. Good in the regular season. Get you a division
But
title
didn't
any year you want.
Didn't he win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs?
Barely, literally barely.
did he
Ask
win?
him about that.
But
Yeah, he won.
but
Of course he won.
right?
He won.
Yeah, so you got to blame the players. They're the ones that got to execute.
Yeah,
All the coach does is call the plays. Players got to execute, and
we're gonna be all over.
I mean, it's a terrible matchup. I don't even want to watch, but I mean, to see Philly cry and have their turn now to come back with all their excuses as they're trying to act all big and tough, like, oh, we dominate the Niners, we're so good, and they're gonna get smacked by they're like, this is rigged, this is so rigged.
I'm excited. I'm going to put a little Selena on for the matchup. Get ready. Get my game. I already ordered my "It's a Philly Thing" hoodie that it's coming in.
They
I'm
are
gonna wear it for
literally the
game day.
corniest group of people.
I'm going to wear it loud and proud.
You know what's funny too? We talked about this on maybe the last episode. You know, they had that stupid song. You know what I say? You know, no one likes us, we don't care. You guys
Dreams
are
and
so,
Nightmares by Meek Mill.
You
I
guys
love
are
it.
so insecure that all you do is you care about what people say about them.
Hey,
That's why
I'm
they made a
comfortable
song.
with my sexuality and my football team.
what does it have to do with?
I'm not sure what the sexuality part has to do with this, but that's a good topic for another discussion.
It's great. I'm going to put a little Madonna in the morning. I'm ready for game day morning. Get a nice
You're just
breakfast
asking
in. I'm going to be
if
ready to
you're
go.
playing Madonna on game day.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm going to be
wait.
ready to go.
I
Yes.
can't
No, a little
wait.
Selena in the morning. I'm going to think about the Lombardi Trophy that we're going to bring home about 9, 10 o'clock at night. Cause I'm dreaming.
I mean, your mayor made a rookie
tonight
mistake.
and
The Philadelphia mayor made the same mistake as the Cincy mayor did.
He said we're going to spend whatever we want on this parade. We're ready to
blow
go.
the doors off it. So guaranteed loss coming in. Super Bowl MVP Pat Mahomes throws for 4 touchdowns. Philly becomes irrelevant again.
I don't know if it's going to be Jalen or not for the MVP. I think it's going to be a defensive player. I think it's going to be.
For the
I think it's going to be
league?
Hassan Reddick.
Patrick
No, for the
Mahomes.
Patrick. No, I'm going to
Because
put it
Eagles-
right here before we move on because I know we're a little long-winded here, but I'm going to put that Jalen Hurts wins the NFL MVP, and I'm going to put that,
He's the NFL MVP, and he's not winning the NFL MVP.
No, he's not. He's not winning any MVP.
and I'm going to put.
The same person who's winning the Super Bowl MVP is winning the NFL MVP this year.
I'm going to. Don't they select it like the night before at the honors?
Yep. So Patrick Mahomes is going to win MVPs 2 nights in a row.
And then I'm gonna pick. Who am I going to pick for Super Bowl MVP? I don't know. I think.
Mahomes.
I think.
Pat Mahomes.
I'm gonna put-
or Travis Kelce. Those
I'm
are
gonna-
or Chris Jones.
I love me some Travis Kelce.
I don't think
I
it'll
would
be
literally
defense
take
because
that
I feel
man
like-
out on a date.
Wow. I don't think it'll be defense because they never give love to defense. You know, so if Pat Mahomes wins with at least 2 touchdowns, he's gonna get MVP.
Yep.
Yeah,
Unless-
they always
yeah.
generally pick a quarterback.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But-
someone offensive. Also,
Didn't
running
Aaron
back
Don?
doesn't-
Who's the Super Bowl year? Is it Stafford or Donald?
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Kupp was the
It's always
Super Bowl
offense.
MVP?
It's always
Yep.
offense. A defensive player would have to have like 6 sacks that game to get it.
I remember the one year. Yeah, can you imagine that? I bet you it was the year the Ravens won the Super Bowl because I don't think Elvis Gerbach, where the fuck their quarterback was.
Trent
that year.
Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer.
Oh wait, which one? Which year?
2000 when they won the Super Bowl.
That
I
had to
highly
be like
doubt
Ray Lewis or something.
it was.
I don't
yeah,
even know who it was. but-
Jamal Lewis or Ray. It was probably Ray Lewis or something.
Yeah.
Like that, but we'll see. We will see.
We will see.
I'm excited. We got 2 weeks to go. We'll talk about it next week on the episode. We'll break it down a little more, but I'm excited. I am. I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm done with this Philly trash. Let's go.
I did.
Move
It's
on.
like, what's that song by the Gorillas? Feel good. Boom. Boom,
What year?
boom, boom. 2006. That's a good topic. Let's get into it again.
Okay.
I told you last week, I'm ready to go. So
I get this. You said-
lock me up
You
for
said 06?
2006. The Gorillas Feel Good. Feel Good Inc.
Okay.
So I want you to quiz me. I'm ready to go. You throw it my way, and we'll tally it up. And see
You're
how I'm
wrong.
doing. Get the fuck out of here. It was
You're
2005.
wrong. 05.
I knew it.
I knew
Oh, 5.
All right, it was a single and
You did not. You're not.
single.
You're
All right,
not
all right,
rebounding.
All right. Hey,
Just collapsing.
I think we just skipped that because you're going to get everyone wrong.
I'm putting here.
He's been a fraud this whole time, and
Here's
we
the
just assumed
scoreboard.
he
I
was
put
right.
CB for me, and then the world for the rest. All right, so
You're in a cold
so
streak
one for the.
right
All right. Give me a couple more. Give me like. Let's go. Let's do.
then move on to
Like a
All right,
generic
all right, and we're gonna introduce our next segment here. So let's do 2 more. That's 3, and we'll see if I can come
do
out.
more throughout the show.
Yeah. All
What
right.
about, you want an album?
Give me a
Or you want
song. Give me a song.
All right, Bartender with T-Pain.
2007.
You are correct.
I'm correct. All right, there's one. We're knotted up here. What's the? All right, I'll even give
got
you.
one.
What's the drink that he talks about in the song?
I got one real quick. This is a big song.
Triple
Oh,
shot
no,
of
wrong
Patron
one.
on the rocks with a little bit of lime. I'm just looking for somebody to talk to and to show me some love.
What about? Let me get a year first. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins.
1981.
He's got it. He's got it.
All right, that's
He's got
2
it.
to 1.
He gets 2 right after being on the biggest cold
But you
streak.
missed
All
like
right.
5
All
last
right,
week.
all right. Well, let's move on to the next segment, and I'll let you quiz me again as we get
right,
going on the
let's
show
go.
here. All right, because our producer is giving me the nod over here. All right, so let's keep going a little bit. Some big news that just kind of dropped this week that I want to talk about a little bit before we go into our next segment. So before I'll intro the next segment before we talk about it. And actually, we'll kind of merge the two together. So what do we have in front of us? We have some chicken wings in front of us. And it sounds like me, one of my favorite segments to do on this show. It's a little mystery cup challenge. But this week, we're going to do a little bit of a twist. Rather, typically, because we're terrible at beer pong, as we found out the last couple episodes, the times we've done this, we're going to switch it up. We're bringing back the mystery cup challenge, but this week to determine what sauce the winner gets to choose for the loser. We're going to do it in darts. So the winner of the darts match. Hey, boss, you want to go through the rules for us, please?
Give me 1 second.
All right. So while he's getting set up here, some big news dropped this week. Our friend Mr. Tom Brady has announced his retirement again from the National Football League. Big news again. There was a little more steam to it last year, but where there's smoke, there's fire. He comes back. So let me ask you this question. What are your thoughts, and do you think it sticks this time? Let's go with the Caparoni first.
I think it's about time because he had a bad year. I think it showed his age a little bit. Part of it could have been the team around him and the coaching. But I think this time it does stick because he just has so much money offered to him to go to TV. Like, he's making more, I think, doing TV than he did in his playing career.
His entire 23-year playing career. Yeah, he's getting $375 million.
Over
I think he
10
made
years.
$350 million playing.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think the only reason why he came back is because Schefter blew it last year, the announcement.
Yep.
And 2, maybe Brady just wanted to get away from his wife.
saying
And
maybe-
now he got the divorce. Like,
saying-
all right, I'm
I was
clear.
gonna
I'm
say,
good to go.
Maybe he wanted a
know?
divorce, and she kept saying no. He's like, you know what? I got the solution. I'm gonna.
know
She
play
what?
hates
another-
football. I'm going to get
play-
myself more
Hey.
CTE.
I'm gonna play another year.
City boys up, baby. So I'm telling you, I think he just wanted to get away from her. And he's got to be making out in the divorce, right? I mean, she was worth more, so isn't he getting alimony and child support?
Alimony. He's got a new contract.
So City
it's, like
Boys
it's
up.
like the spin-off of a TV show. Like, this is the next thing. He moves to Palm Springs or
Brady
something.
knows what he was
joins a
doing.
nudist colony. It starts announcing he's got a $500 million in the bank.
Tom in the Bay.
Tom in the yeah.
Brady knew what he was doing. He was making a business decision. Like, I'll come back 1 year, I'll lose the wife, then I'll come back, I'll get half of her stuff,
And then I'll date
I'm
someone
good to go.
younger.
Yeah, now he's already got like a 25-year-old supermodel.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm going to play devil's advocate because I don't think it sticks. I think he's just I don't think it's about the money. I think he's going to sit there in Florida or whatever, his condo or whatever he's living right now by himself, or his mansion somewhere off the beaten path. And he's going to eventually, after all the adrenaline wears off and he heals up a little bit from the injuries, he's going to sit there and start getting fidgety, start thinking like, oh, and especially around like July, August, where he's getting ready for camp. He's going to he's just going to start doing this in his
That's
chair.
why he's
He's going to start doing this, start throwing his, and he's going to be like, this just doesn't feel right. I gotta go do something.
That's why he's dating someone younger now, so we can work it out of the system. Where,
I think he's done.
Giselle couldn't
That's it.
keep up, so now he can work out the frustration, not be able to play now.
That's one way to do it for sure.
I think he's done. He's done.
So that's a funny way you mentioned that, because I was in preparation for the Super Bowl run that we're going to go on here. I plan on watching all 7 or 8 Rocky movies leading up to the Super Bowl, just because I have to. So I watched Rocky 1 last night, and as Rocky's training, Donnie B's checked out over here. As Rocky's training, Mickey says, "Who's this girl you dating? Dump her." He's like, "Women weak in the knees." weak legs. So
You know what, Phil? It's true.
maybe
it's
he's
so
trying to do
true.
it on purpose. He's got a new 25-year-old little girlfriend or whatever that's it's trying to weaken his legs so he can't play or something. I don't know.
Philadelphia truly is the corniest city in the world. I mean, think about it. You got a corny ass head coach. You got these corny ass fight songs. The only word a Philadelphia fan can spell is Eagles, and they sing their stupid fight song. And
Hold on, they can spell John too.
oh wow, educated. And their whole city is wrapped around they have a fucking statue of a fictional character. What city loves a fake you don't have anyone. All the history in Philadelphia, and Rocky gets the statue. I
How
hate
can you disrespect
Philadelphia.
Rocky Balboa, the Italian
agree.
stallion.
It's a great movie, but for a city to just immortalize this,
Yeah, and I think the city's promoting steroid use because Sylvester Stallone used steroids during those movies. So,
You know what? Hey,
it's ridiculous.
promoting
You know what?
Drugs.
It's ridiculous.
they shot that movie in 1976, and you go back and fact check this. Steroids were absolutely legal in the 70s. They weren't until like the 80s or early 90s
they're
that they were
terrible
like,
for you
holy
now.
shit, they're illegal and affect the outcomes of sports, so we're going to take them off the
Okay,
table.
but
Corny
Sylvester
City.
Stallone also paid for the movie himself, pretty much.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with that.
Can. Yeah, you can shoot yourself up with whatever you want. Yeah,
But yeah, you building statues of a fictional character, ridiculous.
the best.
Ridiculous.
I love it. I might do the Rocky run if they win the whole thing.
Fictional drug junkie.
I might even try doing that whole training session where he drinks the 7 eggs out of a glass.
You won't do it.
I'll
Just do it on the
do
show.
I'll do it. I'll do
Next
it. I'll do
show. If Eagles win the Super Bowl, you're opening a segment after that with 7 eggs in a glass.
it. All right.
If they lose, you'll do 3
Salmonella.
eggs.
All right, yes.
Either way, you're drinking eggs.
All right, let's keep
Is
this
that
going.
deal though? Is that deal?
Done. Let's do
Okay.
it. We're going to drink
All
some
right.
fucking eggs. All right, cheers to that.
I don't
I'm
know
drinking
about
some
7,
eggs.
but drink some eggs.
All right,
Yeah,
we're going to drink
at
some
least
eggs.
2,
I gotta
at
bu-
least
hey,
2.
eggs are expensive.
Well, yeah, you have to take a mortgage out to get eggs.
All right, boss, give us the rules of what we're going to do for Mystery Cup Challenge.
Okay, Boss Man Boss here. We're going to play some darts. This is actually a view of our set that you don't normally get to see. So what we're going to do is we have each name here. Each winner of the round gets the next sauce. Loser of the combined total gets the last sauce, which is the hottest. So, gentlemen, take your positions. Let's do
How do we
two.
decide who
Let's do
goes
2
first?
rounds.
All right.
You guys decide. It doesn't matter who goes first.
So it's 1 shot each.
Just one dart.
One shot each.
You need one.
Got it. 1 shot each, right?
Where'd the other dart go? Did we lose it?
Oh, it's down there.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Lost the dart. What are you shooting from back there?
I'm ready. All right, I'll come out here. I can.
I'll go last.
What are you trying to
I'll go last.
Trying to get yourself out of this?
I'm ready to go. Let's
Go.
do it.
You go first.
I'll go first.
You know what I want to do for one matchup? I want to try. You ever see that movie Basketball from like
Oh,
1998?
great movie.
I want to
That's
try
one
to
of
like
all time
actually play a
favorites.
game of basketball, like figure out the rules and
Triple 17.
all of that.
And what's
Here,
it?
write your score down on the board next to A.
You're up, boss man.
All right, let's do it.
Triple
Here.
17.
I'm going to win this round while
17,
holding
17,
a
34,
Coors Light. Here we go.
So lowest has to do it. Lowest score.
The winner gets, because the sauces are all good up until the last one, assuming.
Theoretical, yeah. We'll see how much of what we got down there in them jeans.
I already forget the rules, so I'm just gonna listen to whatever you say after I throw.
I'll boss, the referee, and we'll.
I got a strong start here.
All right, here we go.
Is that a 5?
2.
Is that a two?
God,
That's a 2.
Right
a little
at
low
two,
there.
let's
All
see.
right.
I shouldn't do worse than that.
Yeah.
I watch me hit a 1.
Yeah, just aim for the lower left part of
Mm-hmm.
the board and you're okay.
That's pretty true, actually.
And then see, you're good. 19.
And then right 19. Okay, so you get...
Damn it! Why did I aim for the back corner over there? The other one over here, like whatever. That's all right. I'll come back.
Here,
Come back, see, just like last
Let's
time we
do
played.
round 2 since we're all standing here.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Round 2.
Who won first
Okay.
last time?
I went first last
All
time.
right, go ahead. We'll go in the
Should
same
the high
order.
person go last this time?
What?
Should the high person go last this time?
Whatever. I don't.
So that means you got to go first, Mr.
All right,
Mr.
that's-
number 2.
That's fine. Yeah. That's
You got
age
2 just
before
like-
beauty. Here we
yeah,
go.
Your number's just like the Eagles. Poop.
That's it. Yeah. All right.
9.
9. Okay.
Basically, all I gotta do is. Actually, maybe not. It's a little different this time.
You're still ahead of him no matter what.
Oh,
5.
5.
that ain't good.
Well, you're still ahead of him no matter what.
Oh, total?
Yeah. 19.
Okay, so write those...
Told you I want to
numbers.
start a professional darts league. This is a precursor.
Man, I was almost at What is that? What's the green in the middle? 25?
I
Bullseye's
think
50?
the greens are double or triple.
No, the green around the
I
bullseye.
think the green is
It's
25.
25,
And then
25.
50 are-
I was just off.
Get you some.
11.
All right, so you won both rounds.
I did win both rounds.
All right, so you get double duty.
Nice.
All right.
I'll
Going back
get
to
in
the
position.
go back in our position here. Okay.
All right.
Ugh. I'm so hungry.
And it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit different, as the kids say. As the kids say.
Okay,
I feel like
since
an
you
old
won
fucking
round
man.
one,
No
Senior
you
cat.
citizen.
get basic bitch medium.
Love it.
Ah, that's easy.
That's
Love
good.
it.
Well, I could drink that.
Yeah, you
Love
could literally
me some
What do I got, boss
bitch
man?
Medium.
Did you win? I think you won both rounds, but he can give this one away.
I won both rounds, yes.
Oh, he gets
So
both?
you-
Spread the
can-
love a little bit.
So you can keep that or trade for a Caribbean jerk.
You know what? I'm gonna stay with basic bitch.
Okay, you
All
get
right,
Caribbean
there you-
jerk.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I can
I
deal
mean,
with that.
anything's not going to be bad as Mr.
No, not that avocado
Big
trash.
loser over there across from us.
That's it. So what do I got?
You get nothing.
I got a
You gotta watch
big
us enjoy
old
this.
kick in the nuts. All right.
Yep.
You get the
I
hot
know,
one
and I'm
last.
starving too. So this is painful to me. So you tell me. All right. So kind of walk me through that experience. I already know about that one. Tell me about the
That's
Korean
good.
journey.
It's Caribbean.
Yeah,
It makes me. I feel like I'm listening to reggae music
I love
on
it.
an island.
Can you hold the bottle up?
What's your go-to vacation drink? Let's say you're on vacation.
Nice. Okay.
Let's say you're on vacation at like an all-inclusive or whatever. What's your go-to like vacation drink?
All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
Very fancy, high class.
I already know what his answer's gonna be, I think.
Miller latte.
I was getting all like, I bid on it. I was like, oh, is
knew
it
it.
like a Miami Vice or like
I
a,
had you.
You know,
I
remember
had
we
you.
got Miami Vices once at Killarney's. You know,
I
you and
forgot about that.
Just as like as a troll job, we were like, what
They
if
were
we go
just-
off?
you were hammered.
I,
The wife was not happy with you.
what if I not been? When I go out with you guys, I always get in trouble.
That's
But-
true.
You go out
Crazy
hammered.
Carl. You know, it's funny. I was Old School was on TV the other night.
Great
and,
movie.
And I was like, I'm definitely Frank the Tank. You know, like, I'm put together during the day, like
That's
like,
a great movie.
really put together. And then at nighttime, like I start unraveling. It's just
Oh, for sure.
You were
And then my-
stumbling to the front door. Like, oh, this is the father.
That was a different night.
No, wasn't that same night?
I don't know. It's a much, but
But dude, they were delicious.
it reminds me of Montreal a little bit, and where I learned
yeah.
some of the best advice that I ever learned. Some really good real world insights. while
Listen
we were
in,
on that
everyone.
trip.
Listen into
All right,
this. It'll
so
save you.
I've learned when we went to Montreal. One of the things that I learned, I still remember to this day, is when you have to fart, don't fart directly into your like underwear.
fart in the fabric.
Don't fart in the fabric because it sticks. So try to like release the the fumes.
If you can, let the cheeks out.
What it is? If
Let
you're
it
at home,
and let it air out naturally. Because like I said, I told you this before we got on air. There's some times where you get home late, you're tired, you forget to do laundry, so you might have to re-wear the same pair of pants. If you spent the day before shitting in your pants, you're gonna smell like ass at work. So don't fart in the fabric.
it's a hashtag right there. Don't fart in the fabric. Just like last week's hashtag was no creaking. Yes.
Where's the lid by, man? Where's the lid by?
It is for sure. All right, let's keep this moving. We're going way over time here. All right, quickly, let's go through. I was thinking about this earlier, especially as we were talking off air about your interaction with the cable company. What is your biggest pet peeves? We'll serve Donnie B over here.
I want to murder somebody. When I cannot stand loud chewers. Like when you are eating and you are just smacking your lips, I want to strangle the living hell out of you. Like I think if you're a loud chewer, whatever is done to you, it's deserved. So if someone comes up there and smacks you over the head with like a shovel, it should be allowed. Like that drives me up the wall. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I can't stand it. I can't. Or Pennsylvania drivers in the left lane.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good one.
My two biggest pet peeves.
All right, Cavaroni, what do you got over here?
So I have two.
All right,
My
let's
first
hear
one
it.
is people who file their nails. Because I just can't stand that sound.
Well, I don't do that. I bite my nails, so I've never.
My
That's
wife-
much better.
My wife knows if she has to file her nails, she has to leave the room to do it.
So it's the sound?
It's the sound of it. I can't stand it.
So would you rather that or someone clip their nails but leave their clippings all over the
I'd
place?
rather leave the clippings be left all over the place.
I'm in that boat.
Ew.
Yes.
All
Yeah?
the same.
The sound of nail file just
Okay.
irks me.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Next episode's good nail filer. I'm just gonna sit here all day.
The whole
sit here
time,
all
yep.
day filing.
And you know, while you're at it, just start chewing really
And then my
loud.
other
Chew your
thing-
rings really loud just
Yeah.
to piss him off.
Just smack your lips. I'll deck you off that chair.
My other thing, which I think we can all agree on, is a big pet peeve, is stupid people. Like people who just say.
I mean, I've been dealing with you for 20-some years, so like.
Well, like people who just like it's something.
You've been
super-
dealing with me for probably
No, it's like-
13
It's
very
years.
something
basic.
super obvious,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like clueless about it. And I'm
You know what
saying,
it
like,
is?
What is wrong with you, you idiot?
It might not be.
Like,
They might be book smart, but when it comes to like the common sense type shit,
Uh-huh.
like yeah, I get it. I get
Yep.
that. I can agree with that.
I think I met you guys in 2009. So
Met
what was
me
that,
in
50
9,
50
him in 10.
Yep. So my stupid
you
little
started
pet
in-
peeve was going off the roof with you at first.
You start going off the roof. What? Going off the roof. What? No, I met you both. Didn't you start in 09?
I
Like
did.
with
August
you,
of 09.
You did.
He started after me.
I was the fall.
I was
were
August.
fall of
really? I
09.
thought you were 10. Okay.
So, yeah, I remember meeting you both. I remember
My
the first time
day
we met. I
was
locked.
August 4th. I remember it, and you trained me.
I trained you.
was
Yes.
an
Did I
October
train you
guy.
too?
Yep, I was an October one.
I think you just turned 18 or something like that.
No.
I was like, oh, good, you're legal. That's good.
He's been 8. He was
Yeah, I was
posted at
already
19 at that point.
Okay. I know, but I remember.
I
met-
did. I just turned 18 about a month and a half before that.
I remember the first time you start. I mean, the first day you started, and I just locked eyes with you, and I just felt like there
we
was
go.
some magic
There we
there.
go.
We were talking about sexuality on the episode with him being, confident. I don't know so much.
He's definitely a little bi-curious.
You know what? I've always you gotta stay open minded. You know,
Wow.
it's a crazy world out there. You just gotta be open.
Let's
to
just
new
hope
things.
Natalie doesn't tune in on this.
It's maybe she
this
will.
episode.
Maybe she will. Maybe she'll be. I don't know. She'll be understanding. So,
She's known for years.
all right. So you know what? While we're at it,
Yeah.
why don't you hit me with another music trivia quiz? I'm feeling good. I'm on a hot streak. Two for like I'm on
I'll
a
let you
two game
get this one.
two
This is-
game win
all right, you
streak
know
right
what?
now. Hit me up with another one.
This is one of my favorite songs.
I'm gonna blow this score out of the water. 2-1 right now. CB versus the world. Let's do it.
It's one of my favorite songs of all time. So if you get this wrong, I'll be very pissed off. Hold on, let me get the year. Let me get the
I
year.
feel it coming in the air tonight.
More Phil Collins.
Come on.
Okay, I think this is right. All right. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
I know the answer. I'm like,
It's one of my favorite songs. Classic. Don't mess this one up. Yeah.
I
Those.
am going to go with 1987.
And Carl, you are wrong.
I'm not the father, son of a bitch. All right.
Apparently, it was 1992.
it was. I was right.
You were right. You had? Yeah, let's go.
Because-
Boss man.
It's because I was born 1992, so I'm like, I looked it up once, like what year, what
Yeah,
song.
biggest
was
song of the year you were
and it
born.
was that, yeah.
Man, you weren't even close on that one.
You were 5 years old. That's one of the best songs ever, and you got it wrong. I'm heartbroken. That is a classic.
I know.
Rest in peace to the GOAT, Whitney Houston.
I know. Yeah, you know what? It's
Just hit after
feel-
hit.
I had emotional experiences that song driving to work recently because in '90s09 it plays all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emotional. So come over here to the bar and tell me
Actually,
about
yeah,
your
let's
emotional
fill us
experience.
in on this.
It's just when you're driving to work, you don't feel like going to work, and then he just blasts.
And you got
the music
emotional
whoever
to
next-
Whitney Houston.
It just hits. Not emotional. It just hits.
Oh, man.
It's a great song. It is one of the best songs of all time.
And you
Wouldn't
didn't know it.
So no, well,
Did you mark it down?
I put it down 2-2. I'm
What about the
2-2.
5 misses last week?
That doesn't count. That was a preseason game. This is now it's on the
See, I
record.
think
We
every
even
time you
tracked
get one
last
wrong, you
week.
should have to do the hottest.
I got a couple wins last week. I got the
But
Blink
the
182 hybrid
preseason
theory.
does count because if you tear your ACL in the preseason, it doesn't just reset week 1.
Hey, my ACLs are good. Look at this right here.
Well, it's because you've never done anything athletic ever to tear them.
I'm ready to rock.
All right, all right.
All right, so let's keep this moving a
Let's
little
do it.
bit. So real quick,
Yeah.
we got the old MJ press release for the Arena Football League this morning. As we record this,
Yes.
what do you think? Give me your thoughts. Do you think
I
it stands a
love it.
shot?
I mean, I was super excited. I had to screenshot it.
You did. You sent it to me. You were like, add this to the lineup. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes, I'm
honestly,
excited.
I think the I do like the XFL, but I think the AFL is more entertaining than the XFL. I think it's definitely more entertaining than the USFL. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
the way I look at it, this is real man football. You can't escape. There's no running out of bounds to avoid a hit.
It's like a hockey rink. You get
the
knocked over the wall.
they call
It is. It is very fast paced, and unless you score a touchdown untouched, you are going to get hit. And I love it. I love the close quarters. players flipping into the stands. You can catch a football. I'm so excited.
You remember we sat?
love it.
I think you were there. We were all
Yeah,
there.
all three of
we
us.
sat not ring
50-yard line, whatever it is.
Yeah, 50-yard line, first row at a Philadelphia Soul game because it was like $14.
We were chopping it up with the quarterback.
and
I said,
we were
yo,
literally talking to the quarterback.
I told him, yo, if you're
Ryan
blowing
Wheeler.
them out, toss me a football. They were blowing them out. I don't think it was intentional, but I remember the football landed on my lap.
did.
It was spinning.
I remember
I
that.
couldn't grip it.
I remember
Fun
that.
Right, the
fact,
person
I
next
worked
to you.
for the Philadelphia Soul for 5 years.
That's how we got those midfield tickets.
I remember
That's how we
that.
got
So thank you, boss man.
So
I remember I
hopefully they
couldn't
come
pick
back.
that ball. Yeah, I would love it. I'm
Ryan
a
Luna.
San Jose SaberCat fan, so I hope they bring them back. That was
I
my
hope
team.
so. Yeah,
Wait, I wonder what teams are going to come back, and wonder if they're going to.
How many? Yeah.
What arenas are they going to play at? Because I feel like they need to play at smaller arenas for it to work better. I think.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, they don't need to play at NBA arenas. Play at like the Sun
Bank
National
or Sun
Bank, wherever
National.
the hell it's
Cheap-
called,
it's
Cure
cheaper.
Insurance. The smaller regional, like college style arenas,
Yeah.
you'll fill up the buildings quick.
Well, you
I was
still
gonna
do
say,
bigger
yeah.
cities for sure, but I would say because get the small arenas, because it's lower cost to run it.
But play at Lee Corps Center and
Yeah.
at Temple University, not at the Wells Fargo Center with
You know what?
21,000 seats.
And I like that because, like I said, at a Sun National Bank Center, like a minor league hockey stadium, I think it's got a great chance of filling up because the AFL is a pretty big name. It's not one of these like smaller, low-level semi-pro leagues like the New Jersey Flight or the Trenton Freedom, but like AFL and like the Philadelphia Soul, if they play in a league, I think it would have a good shot.
I think it would. And I'm shocked and that it never ever took off, really caught on because it's actually a really exciting game.
It was on ESPN,
Yep, it was, yeah.
so they had it. They had like the TV
Big
rights,
TV deals, yeah. Then eventually went to CBS Sports,
Something
It was
like
on,
that,
I think.
but it was
yeah,
still
then
a
it was
big-
on regional network. Yeah, after that,
Yeah.
but at
but still
one point,
decent. Still decent.
At one point in 2004, they had to deal with NBC. They were on. They had the NFL time slots after
Yep.
the NFL season was over.
Yep.
So like Sunday at 1:00 on NBC was arena football, and you saw the
Yeah.
Soul versus the whatever.
And I'll tell you
fucking
what.
Colorado,
Whoever.
whatever. Yeah,
If they had an AFL team in Trenton, I'd get season tickets.
done.
I would
We
get
did,
season tickets.
Yeah.
Even if you called them the Philadelphia team and just put them in Trent because it's the Philadelphia metro area.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just
Even
like,
if you
who's
put
gonna
them
make
in
a
there,
difference?
I would get season tickets and I would go. That'd be so much fun.
Done.
And I think
Absolutely,
Trenton
yeah.
would fill it up.
I think so too.
Yeah. The AFL brand? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for it. I hope it does well.
Same.
So we'll see. Let's keep it moving.
Yep.
All right. So ready. Let's do a little rapid fire questions. One of my favorite things. So before we go to rapid fire questions, let's do another round of Mystery Cup Challenge. All right. So
right.
let's
My
see what we
nice,
got here.
Cushy lead I got right now.
It's comeback season. Don't get comfortable with the lead in the fourth
Don't
quarter.
call it a
comebacks.
comeback.
That's it. Yes. Let's do
I mean,
it.
I am up by a lot right now.
There you go,
All right.
sir.
All right. Let's do it.
Go ahead,
Dart
D-man.
here.
You're gonna make the leader
going
go
for
first.
Ladies
That's
first.
it,
Ladies
yeah.
first. Ladies first.
I'm gonna stick with
Gotta be
my
respectful. Gotta be gentlemen.
strategy.
Here we go.
We love women here, so women first. There you go.
I tell at work all the time. I love women.
So
Same.
I live in a house full of women. All
That
women.
you do. You
Literally.
better.
A wife,
You better.
2 daughters, and a female cat. It's just me. And that's it. That's it. I'm outnumbered.
Is that it was both
you
15?
matched me.
15. Oh, knotted up.
I'm just gonna call my shot now. It's gonna be a bullseye. So just
Right.
get a nice view of that bullseye because it's going right in
gonna
there,
get it.
boss man. If I
Spread those
hit
cheeks.
this-
There we go.
If I hit this,
who's ready to just walk up with it?
not even close. But sorry, I got the highest one.
17
I
is
got the
good,
highest
yeah.
one.
That's a decent shot. Yeah.
I don't want to do the
Okay, now
math.
do
You
the
do the
last
math.
round over here.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do the last round too. So we got 17 for me, 15 for you two.
So 85. That is 24 and 17. I'm stupid today.
Come on, America, tell us
It's
the
one of your
math.
pet peeves too.
Yep, I'm stupid.
Yeah, so
I knew.
his
alright,
pet peeves
That
himself.
was right in my head. And then another
15, so 26. Yeah. All right. And I was just joking that first time. This will be the bullseye shot.
This is the bullseye. All right, that's the practice
will be the
shot.
bullseye
Here we
shot.
go.
So I still have a nice,
right.
I'm just not trying to finish last.
nice
That's it.
cushy lead.
Let's see what you got.
I'm up by 41 right now.
Yeah, no one cares to shoot.
Hit him up. Hit him up.
Oh, I think I got
Two.
Deuce.
This is the bullseye. So
by
get a
Chris
nice,
Brown. Deuces.
get a nice close of that red bullseye because it's going right in there, boys.
Right in the
I
hole,
did. See that
yeah.
one marking there? That was me.
I see it. Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember.
Oh my! Oh, is that a one?
It's a one.
Yo.
Maybe you stop calling your shots. Maybe it's cursed.
Yo, that's
yeah.
embarrassing. I could finish last now. I think.
I think you probably. I think that little tiny hole. That's the only time anybody's hit.
that was me. That was the week one. I never done it
Yeah.
since.
needs to hit a 18 to tie you.
So 18 are up.
18, all right.
18 are
Right
up.
in.
You're my head coach over here.
20 to 1. I want you to lose.
You gave me the secret sauce. So Fuck
You
me!
don't even score. You don't even score.
Not even on the board.
Unbelievable.
I know. The money shot, I blew low. Here. We're good.
Let's figure out final scores here.
We have 87. 42,
All right, so what happens now? Am I not going to any wings?
You're getting the hottest one.
Where's Mr.
good.
Payne? There's no way you finish that.
It's fine. Just
It's got to be in your fridge
I'll
somewhere.
just drink. You know what? I'm ready to die tonight. So I'll just drink the bottle.
Shot glass.
Round
Yeah.
3. Was it Brandon?
I did. I won round 3.
yeah.
That is true.
Right.
So you win
Polynesian?
Polynesian
That's
sauce.
an easy
Chick-fil-A.
one. That's
good.
Cake.
That's
That's
good.
Cake. That's a delicious one.
It's tasty.
You look forward to that one.
That's why you don't come in last.
That's me. No, it's not coming last. It's the main event.
And then somehow
The main event always goes on last.
I
The
tried-
champ always comes out last.
Somehow I won the last round with the score.
Fucking
too.
championship belt right there.
This is
Rub that shit
delicious.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it at my house.
My
All right, so
God.
walk me through the experience. I have it too upstairs.
First, who won the last?
I did with the score at 2.
You get
That's ridiculous.
avocado hot sauce.
Oh, that sucks.
You get the shitty one. I mean,
that
actually,
sucks.
I'm gonna venture and say right now that's probably not as bad. It's probably pretty good.
Can I trade it in for a newer model?
I'm actually
Yo.
looking to try it.
Okay, it's
I can
either,
drink
if you
this.
really hate that one, you can get the hot one.
I'll
And
do
give
a
that
little-
to
Oh no, I got on my pants.
I'll do a little.
Okay.
All right, that was not little.
This is delicious. I could drink it.
Oh yeah, I douse anything in that. All right, so walk me through that experience a little bit.
You know, it's got a baby kick to it, just a little bit one. It like kind of starts with nothing, then kind of grows.
That's what she
It's
said.
like my, it's like,
Wow.
it's like my normal Friday night, you know. It's like a faint avocado though. It's not like a huge like avocado hit.
Yo, shout out to Chick-fil-A.
They had to. Chick-fil-A does a lot of good things.
Yeah, I'm gonna
right.
have another one. I don't care.
Just have another one. Yeah, just enjoy it.
This is so delicious.
There's all these Polynesian pants now.
I got it on my pants. I'm making a mess over here like a child.
All right, let's kind of wrap up with rapid fire questions for this episode because we're running up on time here. All right,
Then you have your devil's anus.
double anus. What's a double
Devil-
anus?
Devil's anus.
Oh yeah.
This will be even funnier. Cardo, you get the hottest sauce, you have to read the questions. Wrong.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I guess
That's
we
because we're getting
say
last place.
totally just didn't show up to play darts
Shove that in the
today.
camera and
And it'll,
say what it
it'll
is.
truly be rapid fire because he's gonna want to get the question.
And what
I
happened
am.
to home field advantage? I mean, this is,
You know what?
This is
I know.
you.
I'm a road warrior here. All right, this is by Sauce Bay. This is a hotter than habanero hot sauce made with turmeric. So let's give it a shot.
Now, you have
And
to
it's
tell
low
us-
sodium too, because I got to look good.
You got to
in a
tell us
bathing
how
suit.
that compares to Mr. Payne.
Nothing compares to like the Sinead O'Connor song. All right, let's.
It's a little bit
I might
thick.
try
You might
this.
wanna pour
Is
it
this
right
the
on
jerk
wing.
one?
What's that?
Yeah.
You might want to pour it right on the wing. It's a little
It's good.
All right. Well, let's grab one of these and get you some. Little jerk. What? All right, let's give it a shot. I don't. I'm not afraid of anything after Mr. Payne, honestly. Like, especially if it came from the supermarket. All right, let's give it a shot.
Come on. What you got?
All right, the heat's there right away. It's like you're trying to knock at my door and get me shaken up. But it's hot. It's definitely hot. It's fucking hot. But
How about Mr. Payne?
it's not. I mean, it's not Mr. Payne level.
Okay.
And now it's kind of simmering down just a little bit. It's like they're getting all loud and they run out of gas. That's that kind
Feels
of.
like a child.
It's good. It's got like a little bit of a curry kind of thing to it.
I made a mess with my
Pretty good.
pants.
All right, so let's go to rapid fire questions as we wrap up here. All right. Here we go. We're gonna go left to right here.
Now you can part in the fabric because those pants.
Yeah, these are
no matter
destroyed.
what.
Caparoni, first question.
Okay.
You're trying to impress a girl on a first date, but you only have $20 to spend.
Oh my God.
How do you do it?
Wow, $20.
You gotta hurry up. Rapid fire here.
Hurry up.
I'm gonna say like plan a nice little picnic. Go to the park, nice little picnic.
That's cute.
With what? Inflation can't get eggs for
Little
that.
cheese and crackers, you know. You get a cheap
Get
bottle
like
of
two
wine.
Lunchables and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, get a cheap bottle of wine and some cheese and crackers. Like it could be like the Kraft little cheese singles.
I don't know if you're getting a second date with cheese and with the Lunchables.
Hey, you gave me
Unbelievable.
$20 on Merco's
$20?
wine.
Do you see this?
Yeah. That's what I said. Part in that fabric right there.
I'm
Don't
doing
fart in the
laundry
fabric.
tonight. All right, let's go. Keep
All right,
going.
next question. Donnie B, you inherit $5 million, but first you have to run nude through a supermarket. Do you do it?
Well, yeah. So it's the
For
way
$5 million.
I have to do that to get the $1 million or $5 million.
To get the $5 million, you have to, and you have to assume the risk of that you might get arrested.
I will run butt ass naked. I will shit in aisle 3. So yeah, I'm doing it.
All right, Cap Rooney, you're transported to Las Vegas
Okay.
with no money. You have 24 hours to make $100. What are you doing to do with that?
To make $100?
$100. You have to earn $100.
I would say offer to do chores for people, and then like maybe do like a one chore, make $20, then try to gamble it, see if you make it, and then if you don't, go to the next person, make $20 again doing something for them, and gamble it so you get the $100.
Real quick, Carl, you did your one wing with the hot sauce. You don't have to keep doing more wings with that sauce. You're just
Why
torturing
you
yourself.
You can let me
committed.
I
He
got
touched
into it.
that
I'm
wing.
like, I guess I just kind of forgot where I was at here. All right,
Next
here we
one.
go. Donnie B.
Yeah.
You're tasked with cooking dinner for a guest. You're trying to impress in 30 minutes without a recipe book. What are you cooking?
Eggo waffles and cereal.
Trying to impress them.
All right, I'll do maybe some bagel bites.
All right. I guess. All right, let's step up
Gourmet
a
little
bit.
mini pizzas, I'll call
Step
it.
up. You went from like the worst possible thing to like
I can't
like
cook.
mediocre. Yeah.
I can't cook, man.
Okay, you can't make some spaghetti and meatballs. You just
No.
boil fucking water.
Simple chicken parm.
No, I'm terrible.
All right, Cap Rooney.
Okay.
You're an undercover cop trying to infiltrate an organized crime family. What is your alias? You're like,
Him just showing up is like, that's suspect. That is suspect.
See what I think about? If you ever seen Breaking Bad, I think like Jesse Pinkman.
okay, all right, very good. All right, Donnie B. Your car is stolen, and you have $2,500 to buy a replacement. What are you getting?
Gotta be a Honda. It's the only thing that'll still run for that cheap.
Smart move, yeah. I'm probably going like conversion van. I'm gonna get like a fucking motorhome. Oh my god, yeah. All right, Cap Rooney, you're tasked with breaking into someone's house while they're home and stealing at least one condiment from the refrigerator. If you don't get caught, you get $1 million.
Okay.
What's your strategy to get to that into the house into the condiment without getting caught?
Without getting caught. I mean, first you gotta peep around the windows to see where they are, obviously. Then you gotta create a distraction. So you create a distraction out in the front yard, and then you sneak in the back real quick and hop out.
I didn't
So
think
you're
I-
doing this in daylight.
I can do it at night. But no, I think daylight would probably be the best way to do it, because you have to create a distraction. They're more willing to go outside during the day versus nighttime.
Okay, you're gonna get them outside, and then you're gonna run past them into the house.
No, I'm gonna go through the back. I'm going in through the back.
Yeah, I'm here to check your solar. I gotta come inside.
That could be a strategy. Pose as like a cable person. Like,
You gotta wear the overalls.
Yeah, your
or something
shit's
like
all fucked up. I gotta come inside. I gotta check your fridge.
that. Oh my
you
god.
know, some movies like they climb up a little thing, cut their electric out, they come in and be like, electric ain't working. Sorry, I gotta come in and look at this.
Wow.
All right, one more question. It's a
Okay.
tough one. All right.
All right, we hear it.
Donnie B, you're on the run from the law. You have to not get caught and survive for 1 year.
1
What do you
year?
do?
Oh my
1 year, 365 days, 52
Does he have
weeks.
to stay in the U.S.?
No, you can do whatever you want. You just have to survive for 1 year and not get caught. So you have to obviously like be able to eat and like live.
I'm just going off the grid.
So what do you do? What are you doing?
Well, I can't bring anything with me, so no phone, no computer, can't anything. I can't bring my car. Nothing they can track. I'm going on foot.
Maybe go to like Montana or something. Go somewhere where like no one exists, pretty much.
Go in your brand new Honda. You
Go
guys
to Alaska.
You won't get very far. Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta eliminate all technology, and I guess I'm gonna have to go fishing and hunting to survive for a year, which kind of sucks. I can't cook.
You could join like a cult or something.
Well, that sounds
Yeah,
bad
and they
too.
can-
Join one of those
Like Scientology
congregations,
groups?
Yeah, like they welcome you
Join
in.
like a hippie congregation.
They just welcome you in.
I'll
Yeah.
probably get caught, but I mean that's what I'll try to do.
Yeah, I'd do that, or get like a bunch of Visa gift cards and try to like, milk my way through the entire country. I don't know, I'd fuck it up somewhere, leave some DNA somewhere. But
Yep. There's cameras everywhere now, so you know.
Big Brother's watching.
there sure are. All right, but I think we're out of time for this episode. I've had a blast, guys.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
Yep.
and go Eagles, because we're excited about that.
You're the only
Super
one.
Bowl.
You're the
Next week we're going to talk about
only
more. We're going to do a
one.
Super Bowl preview, but get at us wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, Spotify, Google, you name it. Deezer, of course. And
Deezer.
Deezer. Hashtag Deezer.
Yep.
iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us, throw us a subscribe and a 5-star review. And we've had a blast here.
we
So
did.
we will see you next time on Boss Out next week. And for Donnie B, for AD and CB, Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Boston Out. Peace.